And today's episode, we talking about all the stuff that I can afford now that I'm making real money. Yeah, and I get it. Lifestyle creep is a thing. It's definitely a thing you should not do, or anybody really. I shouldn't be doing it either, honestly. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta enjoy life a little bit, just a little bit. And I ain't buying crazy shit. So actually I had to write some stuff down. Figure the video goes smoother when I actually know what I want to talk about beforehand. You dig? So let's see. First thing first. Clothes. Definitely upgraded my clothes. I am like growing up, I didn't really care that much about fashion, honestly. Like granted, I want to look good in what I'm wearing, obviously. But I don't really care about brands. I never really cared about brands that much, really. It just had to be comfortable and it had to look good on me. That was it. That was my criteria. And I still go by that to an extent. Like, I still don't really care about brands, especially knowing now that most of all this shit is made in the same factories. Ain't nothing special. But I will say, upon further research of looking at like different types of materials, I've upgraded my materials substantially. So like I lean towards merino wool a lot, which is, if y'all don't know, it's like a special type of wool. It don't feel like that sweater wool at all that most of y'all probably used to. And let's see, antibacterial, so you know you can wear that shit for a couple days in a row and ain't gonna stink. It don't really hold a smell at all, really. And super soft, super comfortable. So I just started buying a lot of merino wool stuff. And if you look it up, merino wool clothes ain't cheap at all. Like, I think I bought a couple t-shirts. Each shirt was like $80-$90 or something like that. And I'm sure I could get them somewhere cheaper, but when I look at reviews now, like I kind of just lean towards some of the name brand stuff just so I know I'm getting the right shit. And those are purchases I do not regret. I have all my merino wool stuff and I wear all of it consistently when I can. Let's see, what else? Shoes, that falls under clothes. Never really been a big shoe guy, honestly. So I still don't really care about shoes, but I will say I have dropped some bread on some specialty shoes. So like my first big drop was on some motorcycle boots, like straight up 100% Italian, handmade. They were like $300 something. And this was before I was making money. That was more so of a investment to protect my legs and foots. But now I think I spent $300 on some tennis shoes that I've only worn once. They were the Moneyattas, the Master P brand. I only bought them just to flex that I had the money to buy them. Like, they look good. I like how they look. A little bit too flashy for my taste, like black and gold. But stuff like that. But I still lean on comfort. So like right now, I got on these Skechers. Now back in the day, Skechers was cheap. You can buy some basic ass Skechers for like 30-40 bucks. The ones I got on right now, comfortable as shit. Been rocking them every day for like 2 years. Like whenever I'm not at work, obviously. And they like $100. Threw me off, but hey, it was worth it. Boots, same thing. I'll spend bread on some boots. I didn't spend $300-$400 on boots, like work boots. And that's kind of dumb, because I want to say some of the most comfortable boots I have, like my current boots right now, I bought off of Amazon for like 40 bucks. Comfortable, cheap as hell, waterproof, steel toe, everything that I need. So I'll probably never pay more than $100 ever again for a pair of boots. But if for some reason the boots that I got, they just stopped making them, it wouldn't be hard for me to make that switch. Let's see what else we got. Food. Oh yeah, food. I spend so much more on food now compared to back when I was broke. So back in the days, like, actually a lot of my food was free because I was hitting up food pantries. I had food stamps. Now though, man, I've been eating fast food multiple times a day, every day, for the last 2 years. So like, I easily spend $1,000, sometimes $2,000 a month just on fast food. And I don't 100% regret it. I definitely could have paid off my debt a lot faster if I wasn't doing that. But, you know, living in my car, so it's not like I can cook. The niggas gotta eat. You feel me? Let's see. Damn, I missed my turn. Bussin' to you. Let's see. But even when I go out on restaurants, I used to not tip at all. Didn't give a damn what kind of service you gave me. I already knew going in I was not tipping. And part of that was me being broke. Most of it was I'm not really a big fan of tipping culture. Never was. It never really made sense to me. Because on one hand, because I've had shitty jobs, believe me. So I understand having a job so shitty that you can't afford to live life, you know, pay bills, get shelter, food, all that good stuff. Guess what I did though? I either got a second job or I got a totally different fucking job. Like I ain't gonna keep working the same shitty job. That's how I got to where I am right now. So that's how I looked at like waiters and waitresses. Like if you depended on my you don't need this job. Like fuck this job. Like it's the job can't be that good, and that can't be the only one you were able to get. So that was always my mentality. But now that I got the money, fuck it, I tip, and my tips are flat rate. Like so I don't do a percentage. So I just pick a number and that's what I pick. So a long time ago I decided $28 seemed like a pretty solid tip. I'd probably be happy with that if I was a waiter, just off of one person. And it doesn't matter like what my order is. Like a lot of times my tip is more than my actual meal. So I can go out and my meal be $20. I still drop a $28 tip. Motherfuckers be so grateful, which I don't know. I'm torn about that because like I don't want to make you feel too good at a job that you don't even fucking like, because then you're gonna end up staying there longer than you should. So whatever. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was never really a big appetizer guy because I was focused on the entree. Every once in a while I get a dessert. Now I want all three courses. I want the appetizer, I want the entree, I want the dessert. I don't drink, but if I did, I'd order a couple drinks too. And that's not just for me. If I got a date, she can get whatever the fuck she wants. Like I don't care. You want to get steak and lobster? Go ahead, get steak and lobster. Now if this is the first date, probably gonna be our last date. But hey, eat up while you can. I got you. Just say I got it. Let's see what else. Flights. Oh yeah. When I go on these trips, first things first, your boy ain't driving no goddamn where. Like anything farther than like 4 hours, I'm flying. I'm hopping on that plane, baby. And not just any plane. I need to be first class. Like I can't sit economy no more. That shit sucked. Especially being a fat motherfucker. First class is a must. Like I had a little taste of that first class like a year or two ago. Haven't been back since. Everything I buy got to be first class. And then international flights, I'm getting that. Well, just long flights in general. If they offering meals, I'm taking the meal. Yeah, I want the chicken and rice on the flight. Goddamn right. Only an extra what, $26, $27? I got that. Give me that all day. What else? Trips in general, honestly, like me going overseas. I moved to Kenya when I was like 21, 22. And granted, I do not regret it, but that was super irresponsible on my part because I literally took all the money that I had. Like everything that I saved up while I was in college went towards buying my passport and buying my ticket over there. And by the time I got over there, I think I had, I don't know, $2 or $3 grand or some shit. And which should have lasted me like at least 6 months out there. I blew that. I blew all of that in 1 month. So that was stupid of me. But now I don't give a damn. Like As long as I got enough saved up, like my bills taken care of, and I got a decent amount of my savings, I'm hopping on that flight. I'm taking that trip. Don't care. Don't care. Now, granted, I ain't at the point where I'll need like a 5-star hotel, but I will say my hotel better have a fridge. It better have a microwave, and 80 to 90% of the time, I'm gonna need that continental breakfast in the morning too. You heard? So yeah. Let's see. What else? What else? I wrote everything on this paper bag because you know, I'm fancy. Movies. Oh yeah. Oh man. Back in my broke days when I went to the movies, wasn't no buying no snacks at the movies. Like at the most, I would buy a drink, like a slushie or something, and a small popcorn. Wouldn't buy no candy, no nachos, hot dog, none of that. It cost too goddamn much. So I would just buy, I would stop at Mickey D's, or most movie theaters I go to are connected to a mall. So I hit that food court, buy me a meal there, and they don't really question you if you walk in with a bag from the mall. So I would just buy whatever food I wanted that day, walk right in there and eat that in the theaters. Stop at Mickey D's, I buy a couple double cheeseburgers, had that shit tucked away in my jacket, walk in there with that. I haven't done that shit in so long. Like I always order off the menu at the movies. I even go to like the little fancy ones with the couches and tables and shit. You can order liquor, like real meals. I hit them up all the time. Don't care. I splurge a little bit, just a little bit. Let's see. What else we got on the list? Movies. Oh yeah, getting my car repaired. Which y'all seen me go through a bunch of car shit. So I post about pretty much every repair. Back in the days, anything that was more than, I want to say anything more than $500, $600, I was putting that on a credit card. Like that was not coming out my checking account at all. I couldn't risk it at all. Now, I might throw it on a credit card here and there, but I normally have the money cash to just pay for any repair. It doesn't really matter how much it costs. I got the money. It's just annoying to spend the money when I wasn't planning on spending that. You know what I'm saying? Even now, like I buy random ass accessories and shit to add on to my car. Just replace some lights that I didn't really actually need. They just look better than the ones I had. Side mirror caps, the ones I got just look better. So you know, I got that option now to be a little uppity with my accessories. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, so online services. Back in the days, like I remember when Netflix first came out, it probably took me 4 or 5 years to actually get my own Netflix account. And during that 4 or 5 years, I was just using whoever password I could get my hands on, because I just refused to pay that money. And that was back when Netflix was cheap. Like I want to say Netflix was probably like $8, $9 a month back in the days, and I had it. I was just so broke. My mind was just fixed on like, hey, my lifestyle need to be as cheap as possible. Just in case some shit happened, I want to have a little bit of cash to take care of. And I still think that way to an extent, but like something that small, even though they doubled the price since I got my account, I'll pay that. And I'll pay extra to have no ads. So Hulu, no ads. YouTube, I got YouTube Premium. I ain't watching no commercials ever again. I refuse. That shit take up way too much of my time. And if you're gonna spend money on something, spend money on something that'll save you time. Next, what else I'll be dropping bread on? Books. Now, I have never really shied away from buying books, but I think I did limit myself back in the days, especially when audiobooks became a thing. So like, I think I limited myself to like 1 or 2 books a month back in the days when I first started buying audiobooks. And pretty much everything I buy is on Audible. And I just found out about, I think Google Books got audiobooks. Same price, sometimes cheaper. And now it's just, anytime somebody suggests a book, I'm pretty much buying it on site. Like, soon as you tell me about it, I'm like, cool, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna buy it either right then and there or later on that day. And I don't care how much the book costs. It's a book. Like, I think the most expensive book I've ever bought was like $35. That ain't nothing. Especially the type of stuff that I read is normally, how do I say this? I don't really read novels, so I'm not really a fan of stories and shit. I like books that actually teach me stuff, like practical things that I can actually use my day-to-day life. So teach me some marketing skills, you know, teach me how to make some money doing XYZ, teach me some stocks, teach me about real estate, teach me about music, almost like mixing some engineering type shit. So I need to be able to learn something. And I'm looking at that, and I learned this from Robert Kiyosaki. You shouldn't be cheap when it comes to education. Granted, he preaches that because he has like a whole line of educational products that he sells. So obviously he gonna tell you, hey, if you got even a little bit of money, spend that on education, make yourself smarter so you can use those smarts to make more money. And that does make sense. It does definitely make sense. If you're gonna spend money on something, spend it on, you know, an asset, something that'll make you more money in the future. Let's see. What else I be spending this bread on? Books. Oh, cookware. So, before I moved into my car, I did actually used to cook on a regular basis. And cooking has always been a passion of mine. It's just not something I talk about. It's not really something I show. Like, I used to post like meals and stuff that I cook, but like I've never posted a video of me cooking something, which I might do that sometime in the near future whenever I get a new spot. But I do take my cooking pretty seriously. Like, I bought books on cooking just to improve my skills, mainly so I can cook from scratch. And I've learned a lot just through reading, watching YouTube videos. Like, matter of fact, ironically, anytime I'm doing a water fast, most of the videos I watch online are like cooking videos. It'll be like tutorials or just somebody just making a random meal. I don't know why, but it's therapeutic, but I also get to learn something. Like, I like learning new cooking techniques, new dishes that I can make. And I've always had this mentality of, as an adult, and I mean, like, as soon as you turn 18, you should be able to make whatever your favorite meal is. Like, if you can't cook nothing else, at least be able to cook that one meal. And it makes the most sense to me that the one meal you should know how to cook should be your favorite meal. So if your favorite meal is lasagna, by the time you turn 18, you need to know how to cook lasagna. If your favorite meal is just basic ass burgers and fries, guess what? You need to be able to make French fries from scratch, and your burgers need to be top notch. That's always been my thing. Ramen. You just a ramen eating bastard. Your ramen should be on some professional level shit. By the time you... Now, granted, real ramen, like tonkotsu ramen, like, I'm not expecting an 18-year-old to know how to cook that. But it should be way better than the shit you buy in a little plastic cup that you throw in the microwave. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I've been dropping bread on cookware. So my cast iron skillet didn't really cost that much. For a minute, I was buying like top-notch non-stick shit. I stopped doing that, and I completely switched over to, I bought this stainless steel frying pan. And I will say there is a learning curve cooking in stainless steel. But once you figure it out, whoo, that shit come out perfect. Like, now granted, it's very little room for you to fuck up, because like, one way or the other, if you don't do everything right, whatever you cooking gonna be straight burnt to that goddamn pan. It's gonna be a bitch getting it off. But if you do everything right, using the right oils, using the right temperatures, right butters, all that good stuff, right utensils, that's the way to go. Stainless steel the way to go. I still like my cast iron. I whip that out when I like usually for breakfast type stuff, or if my cast iron pretty big, so like if I want to make a lot of something, I'll pull that out because I know how to season my cast iron. I practiced for years, getting that shit perfect, getting that nice little patina on there and get it nice and shiny, have my shit looking like a black mirror. Yeah. But yeah, cooking, I definitely drop money on that. Let's see. A mattress. Yeah. So I just bought a mattress right before I got rid of my apartment. And I think this was the first mattress I had ever actually bought, like first real mattress I bought. That wasn't like a futon. And I honestly don't like it. Like, it's too fucking soft. Like, I didn't understand this at first when I would hear like people that fresh out of jail or fresh out of the military, and they would tell me like when they get home, like laying on a regular mattress, it was too soft, like to the point where it was uncomfortable to actually lay on, like, and they prefer to just lay on something harder. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I spent so long laying on these cheap ass futons and they were hard, like hardly any cushion, but I got used to that. So now that's just what my body likes. So laying on like a super soft mattress, I can't do it. Like, it's just super uncomfortable. So once I get a new crib, I'll keep this new mattress I got and probably just, I don't know, throw it in the studio room that I got, that I normally build, and then I'm gonna buy a brand new one. I need some extra firm shit, you know, for your boy. Let's see. What else do I drop bread on? Gas, I never really gave a fuck about gas. Like, I don't even look at the prices. Like, I haven't looked at gas prices. Shit, I want to say since I bought this car. I bought this car over 10 years ago. I probably had this for like close to 15 years. I just don't give a damn. It doesn't matter what the price is. That's one of those things, like, well, what I'm gonna do, not fill up my tank? And then even when it's like, I'm at a gas station and I know it's 2 cents cheaper across the street, I'm not driving across the street to save 2 cents per gallon. Like, my car is like 17 gallons. What's that, 30 something cents that I don't give a fuck about 37 cents. And I'm one of those guys, I fill up the whole tank. Like, ain't gonna be no like quarter tank at a time, $10-$20 there. Like, nah. If I'm on E, matter of fact, even if I'm not on E, if I'm at the pump, I'm pumping until that motherfucker click. I don't got no reason to half-ass it. Like, I'm already committed. It's in there already. So if it's in there, it's in there, bro. Shoot the club up. You know what I mean? If you up in there, shoot the club up. I ain't pulling out. I ain't never been a pull-out guy. I'm leaving that motherfucker in there till it's empty. Drip, drip, drip. All day. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah. To wrap this up. So just shopping in general. I've always been the type of guy that when I shop, I research everything that I buy, like, heavily. Probably way too goddamn much, honestly. And back in the days, I will look up, okay, what's the best whatever the fuck. Like, I could be looking for a spatula. I'm like, cool, what's the best spatula that I can buy? And I'll go through all the reviews and I look up all the top spatulas. And then normally the top thing was out of my price range. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna get the second or third best. Not number one, but I'll get like 2 or 3 and buy that. And I was doing that with everything in my life. Like with music, I'm like, all right, cool, what's the best microphone I can buy? Oh, that's $3,000. Definitely not getting that. I'm like, okay, what's the best microphone I can buy for $200? I went and bought that. Like, I did the same thing with my car. I did the same thing with, I do that with shoes, fucking everything. Everything in my life I was doing that with. Now though, now that I got the bread, I'm not gonna say I always buy the number one thing, but 80% of the time I do. Like, I think my toothbrush, I got some electric toothbrush that cost me like $100 something. I bought it a long ass time ago, but at the time that was the most expensive toothbrush I had ever seen. The dentist suggested to me, and I was like, I bet, like, give it to me, buy that shit right now. Swipe, debit card, no credit. What else I be dropping bread on now? Oh, plugins for like music, like my Pro Tools and shit. I used to try to find like the dirt cheap plugins, or if I wanted top notch shit, I never bought it full price. I would legit just wait all year until Black Friday, and then that's when I would buy all my expensive shit. Now I don't give a fuck what time of year it is. Sometimes I'll buy shit like a month or two before Black Friday, full price. Don't give a fuck that the price about to go down. Like, I want it right now, today. I'll pay an extra $100, $200 for some shit. So yeah, lifestyle creep is a thing. I'll feel it a lot less now that most of my debt is paid off, but I am working on not trying to spend money frivolously just because I got it. And you know, because there's always a drought coming, so you got to be ready for that. Just have some shit in your savings just in case, you know what I'm saying? So a challenge I've been trying to give myself, and I have not done it yet because I keep fucking it up. What car am I driving? I got a 08 Honda Accord. And yeah, I had to get the notes, man. I'll be forgetting what I've been wanting to say sometimes. But let's see, what I was gonna say. Fuck, man, reading these comments be fucking your boy up sometimes. Oh yeah, this challenge. I wanted to give myself a challenge of, I wanted to go a whole month, full 30 days, without buying shit, just to see how much money I would save. And that would give me like a mental gauge of, all right, how much money am I wasting on buying stuff that I don't need to buy? Now, granted, I do my balance sheet every couple months, so like I technically already know. But I feel like seeing the amount of money that I saved in my account, like in real time, like that will give me a better mental connection on where my money going and where my money could be going if I was just not buy stupid shit and then spend that on some legit assets. You know what I mean? But this thing getting kind of long, so I'm gonna cut y'all out. And even though I just said I'm about to save some money, I'm definitely probably about to go buy me like a pizza and some wings or something. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.